Okay, so today we are going to look into what's wrong with my Intermatic sprinkler system timer. If I open this up, what's happening is this dial is not turning. I can cycle through manually and the sprinklers will turn on. So the issue is this thing is not working. First thing I'm going to do is check to make sure we have electricity. I think that we can look in. I think this terminal here and that terminal there will tell us if there's electricity. So I'm going to take my tester up against there and see if the light turns on, which it does. So that's telling me that this is getting juice. So why isn't this thing turning? We're gonna have to take that apart and find out. Okay, so we're gonna make sure the electricity is off. So I'm gonna touch my terminals here. The light is off, so I know it's safe to work on. The way you get this panel off is to pull down on this little clip right here. You can see that. Actually, I guess you push up on it and then this thing will fall forward. Then you just slide it out. See on the back of this there is a motor. So it looks like the power goes from these terminals here straight into here, so I think this motor is no good. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Looks like I need a Torx head screwdriver for that, so I will go do that and see if I can test this. Okay, so I got my Torx head screwdriver. There's two screws, one here and one here. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out. Careful not to lose these screws. Kind of small. Alright, so now we're gonna pull this out here. There should be a little motor or a little gear. And that's it here. So hopefully I should be able to disconnect these just by pulling them out. Pliers here. I hope I can disconnect them by pulling them out. Otherwise, so I got both those out. Now we're gonna see if we can test this to see if it works. I might have to go ahead and take these wires off and unscrew them from this terminal here if I want to test this thing. Okay, so this motor is part number WG730-3. I was able to get a new one here from Grainger. Grainger.com, Grainger.com, for about 30 bucks. And this whole unit probably cost about 80 to 90, so I was debating whether or not to replace the whole thing or just do the bare minimum and get the motor, and I chose the latter, so time will tell if that was a wise decision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these terminals out of this motor, plug it back in, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I plugged in this new motor and I turned the power back on so I can check over here. You can see the light on my tester does light up, so I know this is getting electricity. Now this thing spins at 1 revolution per day, so it's not like you're going to be able to see it whirring. I don't see it moving at all. I don't really hear it. So I think I'm just going to have to put it back together, come back in an hour, and see if that dial's turned at all. Okay, so I put everything back together. It wasn't very exciting. The installation was just the opposite of the removal. It is now 7 o'clock, so I set the dial for 7 p.m. and I think I'm just gonna have to come back in an hour or so and see if it's moved. That'll be the proof of the pudding. Okay, so I'm back. This appears to be working now after putting a new motor in. So I have a couple of confessions to make. First of which is it didn't work when I first put it back together, and there were two possibilities for why that was. One of which is if this is the old motor here, if this gear wasn't properly engaged with the gear in the clock there. That is a possible reason, but I think more likely the reason is because the motor I bought as a replacement was a dud. Then the question is, did it come that way or did I break it? One of the things looking at this motor that you notice what I did is I removed this wire. I just pulled it out of the connection there, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe if I put that out and put the new one in, maybe it wasn't a good connection after I did that. So I went and I got a replacement and did not pull out these wires and just installed them. These terminals on the motor just not thread in, but they get installed right here, 1, 2, at the connection to the electricity. So whether I got a bad motor or if I broke it, that'll remain a mystery, but either way I got a new motor and just put it in, and now everything is working just fine. So I hope this video helps somebody. And as I always say, you don't need to like, you don't need to subscribe. I'm just putting the video together because there isn't a lot of information out there for people who want to do a job like this. So I'm just trying to help someone save some money. This whole project cost me about $30 to fix the timer.